Hey guys, it's your girl Leah and I'm back with another video.
Always put Christ in the center. Do you know he's in control?
In today's video, we're goal setting, goal planning for 2022. I'm gonna share all of my tips and what I do before getting into a new year's. If you're ready, let's jump right in the video. So the first thing you want to do is declutter your space and your environment. I will not be doing this with you guys because you've seen it all when I've been cleaning, doing my laundry, decluttering technology, also cleaning your room, your closet, maybe donating some of the clothes you don't use anymore. You want to enter the new year with a clean space, a clean mindset. You want to make sure that your environment and everything that is around you is peaceful, it's set in place, and it's clean. Don't feel bad if you have to keep cleaning in the first week of the new year. I found a lot of people are like, oh, I have to have time to do all of this, but in reality it doesn't matter. Like, New Year's is just like a new month. Let's not hype the idea that because it's a new year you're becoming a new person and everything has to be perfect. Release this pressure right now. Just take it slow. Even on the first week of January, you could be still cleaning and decluttering your stuff, but make sure you are doing what is good for you, and knowing that your space is clean is a great start. The second thing to do is now reflecting. I cannot stress this enough, how important it is to reflect on a past year in order to set your goals. Because what didn't work last year, if you go into the new year's using the same mindset, the same techniques, you're gonna end up with the same result. And what worked as well, you have to make sure you are taking these things and actually applying them again for better results. So reflecting is so important. The first thing I personally like to do in order for me to reflect is going to a journal. I'm gonna put January all the way to December, and I'm gonna be writing one thing I'm grateful for. What is the highlight of the month for this year? I have the one that I had last year. I basically said grateful heart 2021, and then I started putting everything that happened for the year. So what is the thing that stand out for this month? Let's say for January you met a new friend and this friend was the highlight of your month. Maybe you can say in June I graduated college. Really, the highlight of the month. What is the one thing you remembered from that month that truly impacted you and you're grateful for? And I've been loving doing this because it allowed me to reflect on the whole year. In order for you to find what happened, just go back to your galleries and photos, and then I'm just gonna write down like a little paragraph here just to give you guys an example. It was March 2020. I said that the pandemic started and I really loved having a 2 weeks. Let's not talk about how the 2 weeks became like a year, but that's not the point. I was able to have a 2 weeks focusing on my passion. So that's what I wrote. Just to give you guys a refresher, you want to write down every single month of the year. In every section you want to add the highlight of the month and one thing you're grateful for. I think we should also add what have you learned during that month. After doing the monthly gratitude technique, I love writing a letter to God. I'm a Christian and my faith is really important to me. Allowing God to take the new year, to really surrender everything and to have a grateful heart for the year that He's given me is one of the most important things. So I like to just sit down and put some worship music. Even as you're reflecting, make sure that when you're doing those things, you set the vibe in your environment, put some candles to thank Him for the things that happened, the things He's taught me, the things I fight for, my losses, my gains, and how I want to surrender my heart, my goals. There's one verse that have sustained me for the whole year, and it's Proverbs 19:21. It says, many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that will prevail. And this verse is powerful. It's the idea that you can create your vision, you can create your goals and what you want for the year, but only what God wants for your life will happen. And so that's kind of the concept when I'm doing this letter. I also take time to pray for my family, pray for the people around me, and then I'm like, God, despite all of this, may your will be done in my life. Let's get into the goal setting part of this video. I know you guys want to be writing goals and resolutions. So how I personally write down my goals, I use Notion because I find it so much easier. I have a template page that I use to write down my goals. The main idea is that you want to have a journal, maybe a paper on your notes on your iPhone, maybe Notion itself, but you just want to have a place where you're going to write down everything. Reflect on what worked and what did not work for 2021. What are the habits that actually you've stuck through, and why did you stuck to them? Why those goals happened this year? What is the technique? What is the thing that you've implemented that helped you keep track and actually push toward those goals? And so you want to analyze these things and you want to make sure that you are using those same things for the next year. And what did not work, I'm going to give you guys an example. Language learning have been something I put in my goals every single year, but till this day I have improved my Spanish, but I don't think I am where I want to be. And it's because my Spanish techniques and what I have put for myself, it was not realistic, it wasn't structured enough, and it just didn't work. It always ended up not working and me kind of on and off learning and abandoning everything. And so for this year, Duolingo, I'm just throwing it out right here. Duolingo is not working for me. I've really focused my language learning on going on Duolingo 5 minutes a day thinking I'm going to learn Spanish. No, this is not going to work. It's never going to work for me. That's not even how I learned English. So I don't know why I even thought it's going to work for me. But I'm just saying, you got to look what did not work, okay, that didn't work, I have to cut it off and try something new for this year. Why? You're putting down this goal every year, but you're not seeing the fruits of it, because there must be something in your goal system that you created for yourself that did not work. So this is a time of reflection. It's also looking at your goals. What worked and what didn't work? What did I accomplish? Be grateful for it, be happy for it. For me, I've been doing vision boards for the past 3 years now, and every single year I just love to look at my vision board and be like, oh, I graduated, I want to start eating healthy, like this happened. Whatever it is, you just gotta look down on your goals and see, okay, this happened and I'm happy for this. What are the things that I want to have for next year? What is the new goals I want? And so now you want to be using a Notion page, your notes, maybe your phone, make it cute, write down all of your goals and putting them into sections. Health goals, financial goals, friendship, relationship goals, academic goals, like putting them in sections can also help you so you don't have everything clustered. Me, I personally like to focus on 5 main goals for the year. You don't want to be too cluttered with a bunch of goals and not knowing what are your top goals that you actually want to accomplish, what are the things you want to focus in, because the reality is that you might have a bunch of goals, you might have like 20 goals on your list, but you're not going to be able to do all of them, and most of our goals can actually be combined. So maybe try to look into your list and be like, okay, maybe this I could just put them together and call it a day. So focus on 5 main goals. The SMART goals, I'm pretty sure you've heard of that, but you want to create SMART goals. The more concise it is, I feel like it's more prone to actually happen. After writing your goals, you want to write down the practical steps to get to that goal. Because it's easy to say, I want to lose 10 pounds next year. But then how will I make this goal achievable? You have to write down what are the practical steps. Maybe it's a daily habit that you need to start doing. When it's all piled up together, it will lead you to accomplish this big goal. Let's take the losing 10 pounds as an example. I want to lose 10 pounds. Then you want to put a date on it. So you want to say on December 30th, 2022, I want to lose 10 pounds. How can I get to losing 10 pounds December 30th? I want to make sure I stick to my 3 to 4 workouts every single week until December 30th. I want to make sure I drink water a lot. I want to make sure I keep a healthy diet. You just want to write down actual practical steps to get to that main goal. And then the last step in goal setting is going on Pinterest, Instagram, or even just online, looking for pictures that represent those goals. So for every single goal, I want to find pictures that actually inspires me, that motivates me to actually accomplish those goals. What I love to do is go on Pinterest, because I think you can find the best pictures, in my opinion, okay? I go on it and I just write down whatever it is. Let's say I want to start drinking more water. I'll just write water bottle aesthetic. I use that keyword because it allows me to find really beautiful pictures that are actually aesthetic, because you want to make it cute. And then after you found all the pictures that inspire you, motivates you, you want to create what we call a vision board. It is not manifestation. I'm not talking about any new age stuff right now. I'm just talking about putting the pictures to motivate you, and I've been doing it for 3 years now. This is my 2019 one. Actually, no, this is my 2019. This is my 2020, and then that's my 2021 vision board, which I think it was the most like beautiful, right? It's all neutral. There's not a lot of colors. On top of putting pictures, for me, quotes also motivates me, like verses and quotes. You can find a lot of cute verses and quotes on Pinterest. After you found all your pictures, you want to take a board, you want to cut the pictures, you want to put them all together. I personally love to put also the numbers. So let's first say here, I added the 2021 in the middle. Since I became a Christian, I also love to just put God in the middle, okay? Because just letting you know that the whole vision, God creating the whole vision. Amen. So yeah, like it's so fun for me to just take time to reflect, sit down. So I will personally be doing this whole routine, and I hope you will do it too. 2022 and every other year in the future is going to be successful if you're taking the step to make it yours. Just be positive about it. Create your mindset now. Start working on yourself as soon as possible. And remember that it's not because it's a new year that you're becoming this new person. You're still the same person, like 24 hours between the 31st and the 1st, but it's just all about the intention and actually wanting to change. I believe you can just use the hype around the fact that it's a new year to get motivated and get on the train, but it will get hard. So always remember and look back to your goals, to what you have set for yourself, to this vision board. Always remember to look at these things and say, okay, these are my intentions for the year. I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna keep on going. There's things called reset routines. So every time you see yourself falling back, get into that reset routine. Get yourself ready again to just rock the year and finally accomplish the things you've said you wanted to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, that I allowed you to learn a lot, to maybe implement this routine for yourself, to start goal setting and be ready for the new year. You got this. I love you guys. Make sure to like this video if you made it it till here, you're a real OG, and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with someone you think will love to get themselves ready for the new year. Next video is going to be a chit chat, get ready with me as I'm getting ready, talking about what I've learned in 2021, my goals for the new year. So make sure to click that bell button to be notified when I post this video and maybe get some ideas for your own goals. So yeah, happy new year.